Today we will be visited by one of Mahanadi River Delta's native reporters, Apple No Aspirin and my pet dog.
Good evening, and namaste. My name is Apu Nahasamima Padalan, and today we will be visiting the Mahanadi River Delta in east central India. The Mahanadi River Delta covers a coastline of 200 kilometers, stretching from the south near Chilika to the northern Damra River. Its size makes up a mere 7% of the state's geographical area. The abiotic factors in this ecosystem are mainly precipitation, temperature, silt flowing into the river delta, and floods. The average temperature in the region of the delta is in the 60s and the 70s every year, with 79 degrees Fahrenheit as its maximum temperature and 59 degrees Fahrenheit as its minimum. The average annual precipitation in the delta's basin is around 1,463 millimeters per year. It rains around 62 or more days per year. The third main abiotic factor is silt, which is a big problem for the delta. It contaminates water supplies and disrupts dams, which create power for the local residents and stops possible floods. There is so much silt deposited in the Mahanadi Delta region that 90 dams have an average of 8% of silt in their reservoirs and increasing. The delta has and is still experiencing many severe floods from the years 2003, 2008, 2011, and 2013, including many little ones. This is causing an immense amount of damage to the local human populations and wildlife. Every year, at least 3 to 4 major floods occur in the Mahanadi Delta region. There hasn't been much recorded flood activity since 2014, though, and the temperature and the rainfall in the Delta region hasn't changed. In the Mahanadi River Delta region, birds are a common sight, including aquatic life in the Delta. It houses the world's biggest amount of Irrawaddy dolphin population. In total, there have been 211 bird species spotted in the Delta region, and 97 of them are intercontinental migrants. Also, the current population of Irrawaddy dolphins is 110. 3 species that are affected by the silt in the delta are Irrawaddy dolphins, Ailacola, and humans. The Irrawaddy dolphins are affected by silt and other pollutants. The same process happens to the fish, which are the Ailacola, one of the most fished fish in the delta. In return, it could affect humans who feed off of fish in the delta. Humans carry major roles in the Mahanadi Delta. There are about 36 people in every square kilometer, mainly using the rich soil in the area for agriculture and the huge amount of coal deposits for mining. The main major impact of human activity is the depositing of silt in the delta's river water. The reason for this is because of coal mining and pollution flowing in the city's sewage pipes and canals, contaminating the river water, which acts as a local water source for little villages and wildlife. The silt is also a major problem for dams. The dams act as flood barriers and power generators for the cities and villages in the area. Since the silt builds up in the dam's reservoirs and disrupts the generators and takes up space for the dam carrying capacity, defeating their purpose to stop major flash floods. Another human factor affecting the delta region is deforestation. The destruction of ecosystems in the delta area affects the wildlife that lives there. This could endanger certain species, which could then affect the food chain of the ecosystem, which in return could affect humans. India once had 14.8 billion acres of forest land, including the Mahanadi Delta region. Now that number has collapsed to only 8.6 billion in just 3 years. There, 1,180 species of birds in India, and now due to deforestation, 79 species are threatened, and more threatened species are on the rise. Efforts to preserve the delta include the construction of groves and cuts at meanders in order to increase flow, also including multiple dams such as the Dudhawa, the Gangrel, and the Hirakud. There have been resignations signed by the government not to proceed with any harmful activities such as mining or deforestation. The delta's riverbeds are also being systematically dug up to clear the channel, and the possible construction of a reservoir to collect annual precipitation. The Dudhawa Dam has a catchment area of 625.27 kilometers squared. A direct 12-kilometer cut to the sea from the Bagva, shortening the main river's length by 40 kilometers. This cut has been operational for over 30 years. The highest increase of peak runoff within the Mahanadi River's outlet will occur between the years 2075 and 2100. Maximum decrease occurring between the years 2050 and 2075. Outcomes indicate the delta will experience an excessive and intense flooding throughout the coming years. Thank you very much. I am Apu Nahasamimat Pedalan, and I'm sorry if I bored you.